Thank you, Mr. Washington. During Mr. Washington's 24-year career in the United States Army, he achieved the rank of Command Sergeant Major. No one understands safety better than a Command Sergeant Major. That's what they exist for, to protect all of the people who work for them and everyone that those people are trying to protect. And that's the job that Mr. Washington is being considered for. Okay, and I have no doubt that he understands exactly what his job will be, to make safety number one, because his training shows that he's got the background. He served as the Chief of Operations for the Logistics Division and the Chief of the Human Capital Division, roles that require superlative diligence, vigilance, and commitment to detail. Mr. Washington has an exceptional track record of delivering major infrastructure projects on time and under budget in Denver and in Los Angeles as a Command Sergeant Major would. Mr. Washington is a dedicated public servant, proven leader who makes the trains and the planes run safely and on time. There's just far too much at stake to play politics with this nomination, with skyrocketing flight cancellations, multiple near-miss collisions at airports, including one at Logan Airport on Monday of this week. We need a permanent FAA Administrator, somebody who knows what they are doing. And Mr. Washington is the right person for this job at this time. I want to turn to climate change's impact on the aviation industry, from melting runways in London to Southwest Airlines holiday meltdowns. Climate change is significantly impacting our aviation system. Mr. Washington, do you agree that climate change poses new challenges for airlines, airports, and the FAA?
Senator, yes, I do.
Just for the record, there was a report out just a few weeks ago that Burlington, Vermont, for example, is 7 degrees Fahrenheit warmer today than it was in 1970. Can I say that? That's Burlington, Vermont, 7 degrees warmer. You translate that all across the country in the years to come, that's fundamental in the risks that are going to be posed to the infrastructure of our airports. Just this morning, we saw new Brookings research that found that airports are under dire threat from climate change. And I'd like to enter this concerning research into the record concerning that study, Madam Chair.
Without objection.
And that's why I'm working on legislation to improve the resiliency of our aviation system, particularly at our airports. And I look forward to working with my colleagues on that issue. And I want to turn to, if I may, another issue related to airport resiliency, airport service workers. Those individuals are the unsung heroes of our aviation system, but they are often overworked and underpaid. Our airports would not function if wheelchair attendants, concession workers, ramp agents, and baggage handlers did not do their jobs. They're the hidden figures in ensuring that airports work. They're not the pilots walking through in their beautiful uniforms. They're just the people that show up at 4 a.m. in the morning to make sure that the airports function all day long. Mr. Washington, do you agree that airport service workers are critical to the operation and reliability of our aviation system?
Senator, absolutely.
Last Congress, I introduced the Good Jobs for Good Airports Act, which would help ensure that airport service workers are paid a living wage and benefits. It's time we repay the sacrifices of airport service workers. We give a lot of federal money every single year to airports across this country. We just got to make sure it goes down to these workers. They're largely of color, they're women, and they're not wealthy at all. And we have to make sure that they get the resources they need to take care of their families the same way they take care of ours. So, Mr. Washington, we're going to work very hard to get you confirmed. We need you on the job right now. You've spent your whole life getting ready for this job. You'll be a superior FAA administrator.
Thank you, Senator.